Yeah.
It's got all the information on it and all the right way to use it, as opposed to my way, which is probably right, but I can't promise.
Are you talking about the,
Galkid.
Oaxaca? Oh, yeah.
okay, right.
Oh, God. Okay, let me just clean
Do you
this
need
up.
Galpin?
Nope, I just need a clean spot. So, so when I'm painting, and especially with brushes, so I have painted from the beginning with brushes and then added other things. But brushes, sometimes you want some fluidity, right? And the wax itself is not so fluid, right? It makes that textural stuff. So you could add the gel, which keeps its texture and helps the 24-hour dry time. Let me put this away. Or you can add, they have Galkid or Galkid Light, painting medium. Cold wax is a painting medium, and so is Galkid, and so is Galkid Light. All mediums to go with the oil paint. This is a little shiny, and it's got a nice fluidity, so I can use it on its own right there. I can mix it in with the wax, so I can get the wax to be a little more juicy, fluid, still have, and also it'll cut down on the gloss. Sorry, it's going to be a little dirty because I didn't use a clean piece of. So let's play with that with the transparent orange. All right, I'm going to put a.
On the gloss. Oh, that's interesting.
The wax does.
Mm-hmm.
If you're using, so,
Right.
all right, let's keep this together here. So if I've just got Galkid, right, and Galkid Light, and the paint, this is another glaze possibility. It's also going to be shiny though. So let's do it somewhere. Let me use a clean one of these. All right, where am I going to do it? Let's do it here. So you get the spreadability also. See the little shine?
Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah.
So this would be one of these layers that I might cover over at some point and then be able to pull it back out to have the glow from the back. Yeah? Okay, so that's no wax, that's just Galkid Light. Galkid itself is a little more goopier. It's not a gel, and it's not as fluid as this. So it's sort of in between.
Light is what you use.
I use light. And then if you read on here, actually the best thing for me to do is say Galkid Light thins oil paint, increases transparency, gloss, and speeds drying time. Layers will be touch dry in 24 to 30 hours. Retains brush strokes. Not to be used as a final varnish or coat. So it's definitely a painting medium. So now I'm going to add the wax, a little bit of the wax and the Galkid Light. It'll be a little bit different. This you can also, I could get this before I move on here. I didn't bring any brushes. I don't know why.
I have some.
Was that just paint, no cold wax,
Yep,
and
just
Galkid,
paint.
right? And the other one has.
You know, you could get some dripping action. If I had a brush, it'd be.
You want to use this one, or it's all covered with ink?
Whose brush is that?
That's mine.
Sure. Oh, I don't know. It could be a little more fluid, but
I have a question, Lisa, in terms of amounts, like remember in caustic we were taught, like when we were using the oil pigments, not to do more than 10% because of the heat thing and whatnot. But with what you're doing, it seems like it's okay to just put a little dab of this and a dab of that, and amounts aren't as,
Well,
except that it'll take longer to dry perhaps?
well, the beautiful thing about adding wax to all your paint is that it neutralizes the idea of fat over lean, which is a whole thing about oil painting, where some paints are have more fat in them, and if you put them first and then you put a lean color on top, the lean color is going to dry quicker, and the fat, and then it'll crack. And that's why they tell you to work thin. You do thin coat, like that. But that's one of the reasons. The other reason in graduate school, where it's like, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, I'm so there, because I don't want to have to think about all that stuff. So it does get a little tricky with. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
The painting,
You see how it's some of it's kind of removing. But you see sort of the difference. It's much shinier than that. There are amounts that you could be looking at with the Gamblin solvents, this to that. We only put a little gel in, so that's like you want to read that pamphlet. And truthfully, I didn't use solvents for quite a while. It's just recently that I've gotten back into trying all their things, the products, because I'm trying to get away from this total dry, flat wax look. And not doing, and still paint with oil paint. So
can I ask a question?
yeah.
So there are other companies make